Black Myth Wukong released just over 2 weeks ago, and OMG is this game a masterpiece. Game of the Year contender surely, right? Coming to this game, I wasn't sure what to expect, but damn, I've been pleasantly surprised, guys. So you play as this monkey, Wukong. The game is centered on boss fights, and a lot of them, 91 in total. Some of which are mandatory, and some are optional. However, boys, in my experience of playing the game so far, in the first 3 chapters, I would say that even though some of these bosses are optional, I would say if you can get your ass to do them, it'll help you a lot going forward in the game with the future main bosses in the storyline. Tiger Vanguard, I'm looking at you.
Hello there.
This boss, man. I'm not even going to say how many times, boys, it took me to beat this guy. Just that I beat him. You find this mug in chapter 2 of the game, and it was one of the toughest boss fights I had to the game to this point. I guess that brings us nicely into combat and healing, boys. So you'll see here, your boy is very, very low on the health. Make sure you find these shrines around the map. Usually there's a little like golden line that shows you where the next one is. If you're close to it, nearby it, go up to these and you can rest at these and get all your stats up, your stamina, your health, etc. Gourds are another big thing. You're able to upgrade these. You find these little guys in the cave called the Shem Monkeys, and they can update your gourd, which means you get more health recharges each time. At the minute, you can see my one's quite basic. As you progress through the game, boys, you can develop your gourd and improve it, and you'll get more health recharges. Now, these fragrant vines, boys, these are super important. You find them around the map in the game. These are the materials you need to improve your gourd each time. But yeah, boys, make sure you take your health seriously in this game, man, with upgrading it, because you're going to need it as you progress through the game. And trust me, these bosses in this game, they are unforgiving, man. In terms of the combat then, boys, you get these stats: martial arts, stamina, and survival. Now, these are earned by sparks. You earn sparks every time you go up a level in the game, and you spend these sparks on these skill trees. So for me, I've went with a mixture of survival and stamina, but you can work around this and see what build works to your game style the best. Now, the combat in the game, boys, so far from playing it, I'm really, really enjoying it, man. It's a really, really fun, addictive style of gameplay. I want you to keep playing even when you're getting your ass beat loads of times. You see you've got a few spells there. I use the immobilize to freeze the enemy, getting a few hits in. And then you've got this, bottom right of the screen, man, is your focus points. Now, you can build these up in 2 ways. Normal attacks build them up, but there are also, you've seen I did a perfect dodge there, where you've got the little animation of it leaves like a wee silhouette of where I was before. That's how you know you've done a perfect dodge, and that also is a great way to build up focus. Why you want your focus to be high and to be full max is because whenever you do a strike with full focus, then it means you get a lot more damage off the enemy. So yeah, it deals a lot more damage when you get the focus points way up, and it's certainly a great addition to the combat in this game, whereby you get your normal attacks in, and you get one big power surge attack you can utilize. It really does help you deal with those enemies, boys, who have a lot and a very high bar of HP. But we gotta talk about this game visually, boys. Oh my goodness, it is beautiful, man. They've clearly went the extra mile graphically on this game. Just the vibe of it as well, man. Like, you're in the middle of this jungle, but not even just the jungle. You've got these, there's a load of variety to it, because each chapter, but like, giving 2A spoilers away, each chapter you're kind of in a different area in your journey, but just the cutscenes, the level of detail, a little bit of extra detail to go into. It's incredible, man. Yeah, variety in the game. They've clearly went the extra way. You can see here, literally, I kill something, and, you know, you can transform into the enemy that you just killed as well, man, which I think is super cool. It adds another element to the combat in the game, where, yeah, you know, you kill something, and the next thing, you can turn into it for a short period of time during another boss fight. Gives you that extra advantage, man. So transformations, make sure you utilize those in the game. Just the little extra details, boys. It's clear and evident to say through my experience of playing this game so far that they have went the extra mile with this game. Every little detail nearly has been thought of by the developers, and yeah, as I already said, graphically it's amazing, and the feel of the game's amazing as you're playing it. But for the game, you know, we all play games, boys, and the boss fights are usually the big thing we build ourselves up to, right? So if that's going to be one of the most fun, equally frustrating, but one of the most fun and competitive modes of a game, then why not make a game centered around it? And that's what they've done with this, man. You know, 91 boss fights in total, I believe. Yeah, each one, develops different skills that you need. I love the way each boss is so different, and there is some really, really cool boss fights that I've experienced so far, boys, throughout this game, and I'm only not even halfway through it yet, man. So yeah, I just think every little detail's been covered in this game, boys. You know, it really, really is, for me. It's the best game I've played this year. It's a very tough game, boys. Definitely very challenging, man. And learning, you know, as I said earlier, boys, getting to know the boss attacks and the boss move patterns and stuff. attack patterns. But as I already mentioned, boys, with the gameplay and how addictive and fun it is, I just find myself keep going back to the game and keep returning, believing that I'm going to get through this boss finally. Even when I've got defeated by the same boss 50 times in the last hour. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know your boys' thoughts, man. Are you enjoying Black Myth so far? Maybe this video has convinced you to get it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Is there anything I need to know going into the remainder of Chapter 3 and the other half of the game, Chapter 4, 5, and 6? I think there's 6 chapters, right? So, yeah, let me know any advice in the comments, boys. If this video's helped in any way, please hit that like button for me. It really does help the channel push the video out to a lot of new viewers. And of course, if you are one of those new viewers, please do consider subscribing. We're pushing towards that 500 subscribers, man, and there's gonna be a lot more Black Myth content on the channel over the next couple of weeks. I'm doing a video next week sometime, me fighting as many bosses in this game in a 24-hour time frame, man. You don't want to miss it. Get yourself subscribed. It's free to do so. You're very, very welcome to the channel, boys. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one, man. Peace out.